Yo, I hope you know me. I hope you're watching the channel for some time and you're probably just ready to get into another knockdown, drag out fight with a landlord. But I want to say this particular call we're about to make is a landlord that we did make a connection with 6 months ago. He said he would let me know what's going on with his tenant. It's a horrible, miserable, disgusting, filthy little laundromat that needs new equipment. What is free laundromat? Well, let me give you the secret. We cleverly scout existing laundries in your town, you do, finding the leading indications of failure, that sounds really wordy, shithole laundromats. Then we reach out, not to the operator trying to sell the business, not the business broker they've hired, not the morons that are telling you to send letters out and do a campaign and get the operator sell it to you for more than it's worth and take your life savings. No, we talk to the landlord or their agent, the one who can sign a lease and give you the dirt and the gas, water, and electric, the infrastructure. Free laundromat is a clever term for exactly what we do. Now you're going to take that lease, which is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars in infrastructure, hand it to distributors and say, I need equipment now in my laundromat. Not, I'm out 300 grand, can you help me retool? I wish I had more money left, but I already spent it.com. Free laundromat fits on a business card, that other does not. I digress. I'm calling the client, and then he and I are going to call this landlord yet again. Hopefully we get him to pick up, because the laundromat looks exactly the same as it did 6 months ago, and he hasn't answered his calls in 6 long months, nor does he return my phone calls. Let's go.
Hey, sir. No deals.
No deals, he says. Ben, what's going on, buddy?
What the f are you talking about?
No, they pump people by the mouth, so then you cannot expect to get a free one. You know?
Well, you say I can't. We take 30 seconds and have a discussion. You say I can't expect to have a free one. I've been calling you since I think December of last year. I've opened three. Ben, are you a realtor? You're a real estate agent?
Are you employed, sir? Employed?
No, I am not.
You own the building, right? It's your building?
Yeah.
Okay. I've opened 3 laundries for free that I ended up through a lease deal in DFW since we started talking. So I'm just telling you, there are plenty of deals. Now, the people that ran the laundry sold it, right? They sold it to someone else?
Yes.
Okay. So now are they going to retool and put new equipment in like we do?
I don't know.
You
but
don't?
They keep paying my rent.
Okay, good.
What can I do?
I love it. Ben, you said you don't know, but really what you're saying is you don't care.
You human paraquat! You figured, oh, here's a loser, you know, a deadbeat, somebody the square community won't give a shit about.
Because if they're going to spend a couple $100,000 on equipment, your whole entire center is going to be elevated. All the people that are being served.
No way you can get it, sir. Because they still paying my rent.
No, I understand.
I cannot do anything.
No, I don't want you to do anything.
So that's why you call me. I cannot answer your phone because you cannot get the deal like that.
I understand. Ben, we understand each other, but there's one more thing I want you. You think I'm selling something, sir.
Well, wait, let me explain something to you.
I've called you for 6 months in a row and you don't pick up your telephone and you don't return calls. That's fine. That is fine. You don't have to. Now we're having a conversation, and before we spend 10 seconds hanging up on one another, I want to spend 30 seconds making you understand.
There's no way we can give to you.
There's no way you can give me the deal. I understand. I keep telling you I understand. But I want you to understand something, please. Please. This is a horrible, disgusting laundromat that's not...
I understand where you're coming from,
There you go.
You're going to come in and then you're going to put the new equipment there. You're going to make a location nice.
Right.
You get more traffic. I understand that.
Okay, good.
But I understand the whole game that you play.
Love it.
But this kind of situation that you cannot get it. So that's the problem, right?
We
Of
both
course.
understand
if I have
each
the
other.
option, then,
So
then I give to you.
Ben,
Just take it easy, man.
I'm perfectly calm, dude.
the guy bought the business. Do you know for how much? Do you have any idea? I'm not asking.
I don't know.
Okay, so you don't know. And you don't know if he's going to retool or put new equipment in. You don't. Now, did they sign a new lease with you for a longer term, or did they assume the existing lease? They signed a brand new lease with you.
Yes.
Okay. For more money than the previous guy?
Yes.
I would never do that. And you would appreciate me for it.
So that's why you cannot get this deal.
I know I can't get this deal, Ben, but you have someone in a position who is a shitty laundromat operator, and you know it. You know that.
You were fucking glad, man.
They were dumb enough. They were dumb enough to buy it, and they were ignorant enough not to march into your office and say, I need to sign a new lease that is a reset at a lower rate, because you would have appreciated them for it. And that ain't me. I've got 36 locations because I do it right, not robbing landlords, but making sure I serve the community. One more question for you, my friend. I've always enjoyed talking to you, but I just want you to pick up the phone when I call or return my calls. One more question for you.
I cannot.
Does this operator that bought this business have another laundromat?
I don't know.
That's the third question that you've answered with, I don't know. You know what I think? I'm not going to hurt your feelings. I don't think you care.
Okay.
I don't think you care.
Yeah, as soon as they pay.
Say again?
As soon as they pay.
As long as they pay.
Now that is just ridiculous, dude.
So if someone is running an illegal gambling operation in the back of the laundromat or selling heroin, as long as they pay the rent, I know I'm going to an extreme with that, but who cares?
Fuck it, dude.
Who cares? Because let me tell you about this laundromat. They've removed some equipment in the back of the laundromat. I've got photographs. We were in there this weekend. So they're taking equipment out. They're not making any effort to keep a small child out of there where there's 220 electric, water, gas, and drain troughs. So what happens when a kid gets killed in this store? I hope your insurance is paid up. Then you'll care. I hope you make sure their insurance is paid up, because
you're really good on the talk.
I like your style, dude.
Yeah.
I'm really good on the talk. I sure am. My friend, I own commercial buildings as well. And I tell you what, I would make sure these people have millions in insurance, or I would boot them out. You don't have a good laundromat here, and the next time that you have a tenant situation that's changing hands, think twice. Because, my friend, next time your phone rings and it's Danny D'Angelo, it's because this place is still in the same condition or it's worse.
You are scum, man.
You want me as a tenant. I don't want to buy your building. I want to elevate your entire center, and you know goddamn well that you want us in there. Thanks for the time, Ben.
Okay.
Hey, did I ever email you?
All right. Yeah, you did. I know where you're coming from.
Okay,
I talked to you a long time.
Good.
You know?
I know.
Okay.
I'm saying I see what you're getting at, dude.
And I just, when I call, just pick up and tell me, no, you say no deal. It turned into a 10-minute conversation. I appreciate it. Remind me of your email address. What is it?
I text you, okay?
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Bye. That's what you hired me for.
Yeah. How do you understand a word he was saying?
I clicked record button when he picked up, so I'll put it all in subtitles for you.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe it's because I'm a linguist. He picked up the phone and he said, no deals. And he wanted to simply hang up the phone. He said, no deals. And he wanted to hang up the phone and be done with it. But it's utterly important for me to not be that guy, because you've hired a shark and I want to be that guy. And I want to say, oh, hold on. I got him to admit that this is a shitty laundromat, to admit that he doesn't know or care what's happening with his tenant, his building, and potential laundry customers.
The whole thing stinks to high heaven.
As long as they pay rent. Nor do I. But I'm not just gonna say, oh, all right, oh, he said they sold out. I'm putting it in the notes. They sold out. Well, now you understand, why didn't this guy answer the fucking phone for 6 months? He doesn't care.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
So
He answered it all, honestly.
This one goes off, well, it becomes annoying at some point. I'm screaming at the YouTube computer 1,000 times a month telling people that these are slumlords. I don't blame him. Do you blame him? He went from a shitty tenant running a horrible laundromat with 25-year-old equipment, I see the photos you're showing me, to a brand new tenant who is even further in debt because they bought the shitty equipment, and now he's charging them even more in rent. I don't blame him. Do
Yeah,
you?
good deal for him.
Do you?
Good deal for him until it falls apart.
Slumlord's gonna slum.
I'm pretty sure this hot water heater's got a few more good years left in it.